What'll it take for you to feel like we're centered?
More yoga.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Taking Credit.
Nice.
Just kidding.
Shout out though to
Shout out to
taking the credit.
Anyway, what episode are we on? 15?
15. I didn't check beforehand.
Episode 15.
Wait, are you gonna?
Just us.
And sometimes other people.
No other people today, though, unfortunately.
Nope, just us, except for maybe the demons.
George and Joe.
Kirsten, we have a show for you. Sorry, that was probably really loud. It's probably really loud.
We don't know if you guys would be interested in this show. It's called Evil. Before we get into that, though, however, I would like to give a shout out to Story to Record. As always, if you haven't visited the website yet, storytorecord.com, please do so. Eli Button and his crew are looking to do really good things for communities in the world, or well, right now just nationally, but in any case, good things. It's a good thing. So the idea is to record both video and audio of your loved ones, your elderly loved ones, and then edit that and provide it back to you on a platform that of your preference, and you get to keep it forever. So don't forget how much you care about your loved ones.
Not only that, but I wanted to say too about Story to Record, because I think we've only mentioned this a couple of times. If you're not currently, I think they're mostly in Colorado. They're starting in Michigan. Do I have that right?
Yep.
But if you're not in those areas, but you still want a way to connect with people, whether you're far away from them like us, or maybe you're just thinking of future generations, Story to Record can help you get started with your podcast or vlog, whatever you want to, however you perceive it, just like they helped us. So keep that in mind also.
Absolutely right.
Yes.
And on with the show.
The show.
Anyway, so yeah.
The show for Kirsten.
The show for Kirsten.
Watch
Actually,
it.
Eli, I don't know.
It's not. It's not. Yeah. Well, it's not too scary. So I feel like.
But I think Kirsten would like it just because of the horror factor.
Yeah, the creepiness of it.
So the show's called Evil.
It's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix. 1 season currently, 13 episodes. I believe we're on episode 7.
6? When we were sitting down eating lunch, it was episode 5, and we only watched. Oh, we did watch. Yep. So I think you're right. We're on episode 7.
Well, we finished episode 5,
and then watched 6. So yeah, I think you're right. We're on 7.
In any case, the whole point of the show is it's not a religious show, but it takes religion into account, more specifically the Christian religion.
I thought it was Catholic.
Whatever.
Oh.
Church, God,
okay.
Devil, demons, all that stuff, angels.
So it's not like trying to push faith on you. It's actually a balance between faith and psychology. Am I saying that? Science. I said psychology.
But what it is there is a what did he say he was? Like almost like an assessor. His job is to go out, and so the church gives him an order or something, and he goes out and and assesses whether or not it's demonic or even divine. Um, but a trained psychologist joins him on those. Wow.
I wonder if that's bad luck. A dog walking underneath a camera tripod. You know how you can't walk under a ladder? Something to do with breaking a mirror, I think, or breaking glass. What is it? Breaking a mirror, and then whatever.
I don't know. We're getting off
Wonder
topic.
if it's bad luck for a dog to walk under a tripod. Stay tuned. We'll let you know.
In any case, so yeah, a
Sorry.
psychologist joins the guy on his like investigations, and it's weird how some of the things unfold. It's a play between religion and science, and they're kind of back and forth with each other on, is this a divine uh, presence or is it just psychosis? But it's pretty good. And yeah, Kirsten, I think you might like it. But anybody else that wants to check it out, I enjoy it. It actually kind of freaks me out a little bit just because I don't like stuff like that, and it scares Bailey because she used to have night terrors.
Yeah. So I'm not going to give away any details of what happens, but other than the fact that there is a character in the show who suffers from night terrors, and I started going through those when I was in high school, and I think it's actually been a couple of years, maybe even 3 years since I've had an episode.
I don't think you've ever had one with me.
I have. I've had 2 or 3. But you're always sleeping. And then I tell you about it the next day. You've never experienced one when I'm having one though. You don't know what it's like for me because you haven't seen what it's like. But if anybody's ever had one, I'm curious to know if the same thing happens to you, or if you haven't had one, if this freaks you out. For me, it happens mostly whenever I am sleeping flat on my back. And it usually only happens if I get scared. And I'm a scaredy cat. I'm afraid of the dark. It doesn't matter what's in the dark. It could be a ghost, could be a demon, could be a monster, whatever it is. I'm afraid of the dark. It's an irrational fear, but it is what it is. But I usually get too into my head and I end up scaring myself, or it relates to watching a scary movie and I can't get that out of my head. I'll wake up. It's kind of like a state between being awake and dreaming. But you think that you are wide awake. I still think I'm wide awake. I don't know because nobody's ever seen me go through it. But basically, I can't move my body at all. I have absolutely no control. I'm not like, nothing is making me move at all. I'm frozen solid. I can't move.
Sleep paralysis.
Yes, sleep paralysis. And I can't talk. My eyes are open. I can look around, but I can't talk. I can like wiggle my hands. That's about it. The only type of sound that I have been able to talk sometimes, but it's been like a super, super, super deep, like a moaning voice. And it's always like, help me. I want to know what it actually sounds like. If it sounds like the way I think it sounds, because it's really, it's really scary. And
scary. I mean,
and I don't even know if anybody can help me through it.
Probably not. I mean, I don't know if it's similar to sleepwalking where you're not supposed to wake that person up. I don't know.
I feel like all I want is for somebody to save me when that's happening. So if for some reason you ever roll over in the night and you see me like and it seems like there's a weird vibe going on, shake me. Shake me. Because I can't move myself.
Shaky babysitter.
Or if, maybe not shake me. Maybe that's not a good idea. But just like, if you're moving me and my eyes are open but I can't move, maybe just like grab my hand and just, I'm with you. You're okay. I'm with you. You know what I mean? I'm sweating. I gotta take the hood off. I know I said I didn't want to, but I know. But I'm sweating because I'm thinking about it too much now, and it's scary stuff.
It's a pretty crazy show though, Evil. Check it out if you're looking for something to watch.
That's what I was gonna say though.
It's a good show. There's some pretty messed up scenes in some of the episodes for sure. Some that actually like are like, whoa,
did they really just show that? Yeah.
But in any case, yeah, it's a good show. We've been watching it.
Yeah, all I was gonna say about the night terrors thing is that the show does actually a very good job of depicting what it's like. I don't see the same things or hear the same things that this person described or what you see, but
I wonder if
what happens to that person is exactly what happens to me.
But I wonder if some of the techniques that she uses to check to see if she's dreaming actually would work for you.
I have
lucid dreaming.
Yeah, I actually had a photography professor in college who I don't know how we got on the topic of lucid dreams, but he was or how it tied to our lesson, but he was saying, everything okay?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. He was saying, throughout the day today, consciously remind yourself to look at the back of your hands. Just stare at them for a few seconds. Look at everything that's on your hands. Find any distinctive features.
I turned the volume down on that. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. Was it playing sound?
I could hear you.
Oh, yeah. I'm glad you did.
Okay. I wasn't sure.
No, I'm glad you did.
You had it up for a reason. Anyway, go ahead.
I hope it didn't mess with our audio at all, honestly. I forgot all about it. Look at the back of your hands, if you have nail polish, focus on the color you have, your rings, whatever it may be, or even put something temporary on for that day, something you don't normally have. That way, when you're dreaming, you tell yourself, the way it's
subconscious.
Yeah, it's a subconscious thing. If you constantly do it throughout the day on a routine, then when you're dreaming,
your subconscious
will remind you to do that. Yeah, continue that routine.
So often, if you whatever it is that you focused on and that you were supposed to check periodically throughout the day, in your dream, if that item is not there, that's how you know you're dreaming.
And that's how you can take control of your dream.
And then you can essentially wake up inside your dream and you can control your dream.
I've only done it one time and it freaked me out and I ended up making myself wake up. Instead of taking control of my dream and having fun with it, it scared me and I made myself wake up. Even though it wasn't a bad dream. It was a good dream. So I don't know why I freaked out. Oh, I just wanted to say new topic. This week it was yesterday? Thursday.
I don't know what you're referring to.
Thursday? Anyways, sorry. This week it was my grandma's birthday. My grandma Lee. Shout out to Grandma Lee. Thank you for watching the show. She told me that we talked on the phone and we caught up on a couple of things and she told me that she actually watches the podcast sometimes and she really enjoys how much we laugh.
Happy belated birthday.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Grandma. I'm glad we got to talk the other day.
Yeah.
Anyways, so
she's trying to talk to them and go home for a little while.
In July. Yeah. I don't know if that will be feasible for us, but we definitely want to make at least one trip back to Michigan at some point this year.
This summer,
we have to.
This summer, we have decided that we will make a trip back to Michigan. We definitely will not be driving back to Michigan
Hell no, we won't go.
Because I refuse to make that drive ever again.
Yeah, that's me too. Unless we absolutely have to. I don't.
That is, sorry guys, not driving back to Michigan.
It's just too hard. I feel like I don't know how people still do it. Like there are people who can drive straight through.
Yeah, those people are crazy.
Those people are crazy. Yeah, I'm talking to my boss right now. You're crazy for being able to drive straight through. I can't do it. Anyways.
You've got a low battery.
That was fun.
Macedonia.
You're saying the most random stuff right now. Where's that lighter? I want to make those.
Weird. So I had a. On my way to work the other day, came across on the radio they were talking about this thing. Basically, what it is a billionaire with a B. I think he's worth an estimated like 2 point some $billion. In any case, the guy's name is Jacob Isaacman.
You keep looking at me like I know.
I know.
Don't know anything about it.
I really hate that I'm butchering it.
I thought you already brushed up on it again. Why don't I? Oh.
Jared Isaacman. I'm sorry. Jared.
Well, you had the last name right.
Some people may have seen it on during the Super Bowl. If you were watching the Super Bowl, I guess the commercial, there was a commercial that aired during the Super Bowl. In any case, this guy is organizing the very first citizen mission to space. So what he's doing is he is partnering with St. Jude's Children's Hospital. So it's basically a contest or more or less a raffle. So if you donate money to St. Jude, so all of the proceeds for this, for the most part, are going to a good cause. I mean, St. Jude's is a wonderful thing. So you donate to St. Jude's, you get put into like a raffle. I believe it ends on February 21st.
Oh, so only a couple weeks left.
You got a couple more weeks. In any case, if you donate, you get put into a raffle. If you're drawn, if your name is drawn, you then have the opportunity. You'll get essentially fitted for a spacesuit. He's going to take you into space. You get all the training and things like that. I think the rocket is supposed to take off Q3, October-ish, I believe is the time frame of this year, is what they're shooting for. It's called Inspiration 4. They have a website. The website is inspiration and then the number 4.com.
Very easy to remember.
Yep. It's pretty interesting. In all honesty, I think if I had the opportunity to go to space, I would do it.
I would enter the raffle or whatever and then give it to you. But you're not allowed to die.
Yeah.
That's my only rule.
They were talking on the radio show. They were saying that, so they brought it up and they actually interviewed Jared on their show. But they were like, we thought about all pooling together, sending in a donation, and then we would nominate, it's heavy, we would nominate someone to go to space for the group. However, all of them were like, well, I don't want to go to space because you see all these rockets that explode or things that go wrong. But the truth of the matter is that there's thousands of rockets that are sent into
That are
space
successful.
and
Yeah.
they're successful without any issues.
Yeah.
The ones that you remember and that you see are like the Challenger
Mm-hmm.
mishap where there was like something wrong. I think it was something wrong with a part on the inside of the rocket, but it actually, you guys can do your own research
Yeah.
on the Challenger.
It's one of those things where you know it, but you just
It blew up.
Yeah.
And that one
You
had
don't
the
remember.
first, I believe she was the first citizen. She was a teacher. She ended up dying. The whole crew died, but it's unfortunate. But yeah, so anyway, inspiration4.com. If you're interested in possibly going to space, donate to St. Jude's by,
Oh, I'm
I
sorry.
would say, February 21st. Get put into the raffle and all that good stuff.
Is there a limit to what you can donate?
I don't believe so.
I'm gonna click on the button.
Okay.
It's actually a cool webpage that they made too.
Like I said,
It's
they
kinda
had
cool.
they had a commercial on the Super Bowl, I believe.
Want us to send you bonus entries and alerts? No free entries. No thanks. Okay.
I don't know. Either way, it's a cool thing. I think
Oh,
you're
you get 100 entries if you donate $10.
oh wow.
So there's a lot of people that are probably gonna 250 entries would be $25. 500 entries, $50.
That's cool. I mean,
1,000 entries for $100.
The main goal,
Oh, you
right,
get
is to
T-shirts
is
and
the donations to St. Jude's Hospital. They're trying to raise at least $200 million for St. Jude's.
10,000 entry. Oh man, it doesn't say how much it would have been. What? I'm sure it's only like a model, but there's
Look, read it.
What does it say? It says, oh, you get another flight in addition to that.
Yeah, but that's probably
In an L-39,
quite
if you know what that is. Because I don't. It looks like a jet.
It looks like there's a lot of people that are
Yeah.
donating.
There's a bunch of things that are sold out already
yeah, so
because of all the
was
prizes you get.
10,000 entries for this one is $50,000.
$50,000, and you get an aerobatic flight in an MiG-29.
It's a jet, fighter jet.
Authentic flight suit with inspiration for mission patches. Oh, that's what all those circle things were. They're patches.
Mhm.
T-shirt, hat, posters. I'm assuming they're signed. There's an email symbol and a trophy symbol here, but I don't know what that actually means. Wow, that's crazy. Okay. Anyways, sorry, got carried away.
I don't know.
If you got money,
yeah. Even if you, whatever. I'm not saying even if you don't have money, donate. But
all it takes is
and you're talking about
$10.
You get 100 entries.
Yeah, I mean, you still you still get a chance.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But I'm curious. I'm interested to see. So the mission I was reading is essentially just kind of an orbit around Earth. They don't know how long it's supposed to go. I did see it did say multiple days. So I imagine what would be happening is they kind of just set you up with provisions, and once you start getting to a point where you have to be able to make it back home, then you do that. But yeah, they're taking off. They're shooting for October and then taking off, and then they're splashing. They're doing a splashdown landing off the coast of Florida. So they got a lot of information on that website, all kinds of stuff. It's really cool. But like I said, I would go to space if I had the opportunity.
I know you would.
Totally would. I mean, you're talking about a once in a lifetime opportunity for people.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. Yep.
Yeah. Something else that's maybe not crazy, but out of the ordinary for us that we did today. We did yoga together today, and it was awesome for me. It was awesome. Like, I've done like little yoga videos and stuff like that from just trying new things. But for some reason, today's yoga experience was actually emotional for me. Probably because the instructor was different than most yoga videos I've seen. Like, she was actually, instead of just, okay, then we go into downward dog, then we go into sunrise pose or whatever, she was, every time she said, when you inhale, she described the pose that you were moving into, but she said, when you inhale, you're bringing in positivity, you're grabbing onto your notions and your dreams and stuff. And when you exhale, you're letting out all of your self-doubt. She just kept repeating stuff like that, but saying it in a little bit different ways throughout the whole like 35-minute video. And it was actually emotional for me, like, because I really got into it. And I like that I really got into it because I cried a little bit. I must have gotten a lot of negativity out or self-doubt out.
I mean, what do they say? Yoga is a cleansing of the body and the mind.
And the mind, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it's pretty cool. I enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. I felt really good.
Yes.
Afterwards.
Okay, so afterwards, Jesse goes, "Man, I feel really, really," and I looked at him and I said, "Open?" He's like, "Yeah."
I don't know, it was interesting.
It did.
It was nice.
It was good.
Yeah. Oh, good.
If you're interested in what it was, we can
yoga, people. It's good stuff.
It was on Beachbody On Demand. I don't remember. It's connected to the 3-day refresh course, but there's a lot more than just 3 videos. It's the same. Yeah. I don't know. I don't actually know exactly what it's called, but yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
So anyways, we'd like to start doing that on the weekends. We're both getting much better about our workout regimen. But yeah, I think that's a good idea to, even though you don't, especially for people who don't want to work out every single day. Yoga is still a little bit of a workout, but it's also a good stretch in between your workout days, which is, I feel like it's definitely what I need. But yeah. Still doing something without feeling like it's a lot of hard work, I guess.
It is hard work.
It is hard, but it's not like you're not like lifting and like sweat. It like because it's different. It's a different kind of work.
Sweating and I was out of breath.
Oh. I must have been breathing better than you.
Apparently my body is not flexible.
There were things that you could do that I couldn't do, and vice versa.
Yeah.
Things that I could do that you couldn't do. So.
I used to be flexible. I used to go and do the splits.
Me too. A long time ago. You can do them again though.
Yeah, you just gotta work at it.
You just gotta stretch.
I don't have the patience for that.
What's this?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I was all done with the yoga thing.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys want to hear something funny? Don't do it.
What?
If you know us, you might already know this, but we like to sing a lot.
We do.
Like, not actually try to sing. We make up our own songs a lot. You especially.
What are you getting at?
My song earlier today. I made up a song about poop spray today.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, children. No, it didn't stink because I sprayed. That's the whole point.
But your poop stunk.
Oh my god. Everybody's poop stinks.
Stinky poops.
Everybody's poop stinks.
Stinky poops.
Anyways.
Isn't that a book?
But
no, the book is Everybody Poops.
Everybody. Anyways, so yeah, I made up a song about poop spray today. But we also make up songs about like when we're hungry or when we're just trying to get each other's attention. And it's It's just us. And
Or when
sometimes
we
other
wanna-
people.
Or when we want to drink out of a really big glass. Shout out to my brother Jim and my sister-in-law Sarah for getting me this.
Yeah, I bet you.
This is the cup that I was obliterated with at their wedding.
Yep. And I bet you after this episode, you're going to start, you're going to be, I'm drinking my water out of this big mug. That's what our songs kind of sound like all the time. Kind of. Yay, yay. Why do you keep doing
I
that?
don't know.
Can you hear the shit?
You broke it.
I keep knocking this down.
Broke it.
This was a gift from our realtor for when we bought the house here. However, when it arrived broken into a bunch of pieces. It's a piece of wood, and it's actually supposed to be like an ornament for your Christmas tree. And it has it says "Home Sweet Home." It has Novencito on it, and it has our address, and then the year 2020. It's a little key. I don't know if you guys can really see it, but we're going to instead of using it just for a Christmas ornament, my idea is to find some kind of like shadow frame that we can put it in so we can see it all the time. We hang it up and we can see it all year round. Anyways, what I was going to do was see if you guys could hear the wood wick in here.
Nerd.
And scene.
Did you know that?
That I'm a nerd?
No, shadow. Shadow in Japanese is kage.
I did not. But I do now. Oh, I was getting into it.
The church bells are ringing.
Oh, I didn't even hear him yet.
Out Deo.
I came up with another topic.
Whoa.
I know, right?
Didn't we talk about that last time?
Did we? We did a little bit. Dang it.
We did. Anyway.
Thanks for that.
Had a rabbit named Jack. He lived in a bra. What?
What?
I was trying to say big straw stack, but I said bra instead.
Quit looking at my bra. Jeez.
I need to pick a bone with Kirsten real quick before we move on.
Okay.
I was listening. Well, first off, shout out to TTC taking the credit.
From Love JUSOP.
Yeah, heart JUSOP. Oh, tomorrow's Valentine's Day.
I don't even know if I'm doing it. I feel like I can't do the heart like everybody else can.
That's because you have tiny hands.
Tiny hands. Really small. Anyways, bone to pick with Kirsten.
On last week's episode that they did, I was rather upset to hear her call wrestling gay.
That's okay.
She said dumb or something. I don't remember what she said exactly, but in any case, she was not thrilled about professional wrestling.
It's okay, Kirsten. I'm not either. It's totally fake.
Say that is a big part of. Well, it used to be a big part of Kirsten, of Eli and my life.
Your friendship. Yeah. I know it was.
Yeah.
I know you guys were really into it.
With that, Kirsten, it's important that you know that.
You can watch wrestling if you want to. I'm not going to watch it with you. No. I have no interest in it.
I'm having a really hard time with words today, apparently.
It's been too long.
From
yeah.
Wrestling that I have no idea who's even wrestling anymore.
Yeah.
Not any of the good ones, I can tell you that. They all suck. I
used to watch Total Divas though. Not for the wrestling though, just for the drama of reality TV.
Loser.
Whatever.
Whatever.
That's
Cool.
that's about the closest to wrestling as I'm gonna get into
So another thing
probably.
that they were talking about, and it kind of got me thinking, because it's really interesting, was they were talking about high school, and at one point, either Eli or Kirsten had mentioned that high school, I forget, either they did or did not say that high school did not prepare them for college. And to me, I kind of thought about that. I was like, I kind of felt the same in the sense that high school did not prepare me for college.
Hmm.
Like I learned the basics, right, in high school. You know, everybody learns the basics in high school, but I feel like you don't learn enough of, I don't know what I'm trying to say, I guess. Um,
Do you think maybe it has to do with the fact that you took some time off between high school and college?
that's also a very good
For
possibility.
me, I would have forgotten everything, just like I already have now. But I
It's
mean,
not really that I had forgotten things, and it really isn't a fault of any of my teachers in high school. It probably was more my fault than anybody's because I didn't take high school as serious as I should have. Which there are people that do that, and they end up in other places. I don't know, whatever. But I personally don't feel like high school prepared me for college, and then I also don't really feel like high school or college prepared me for the real world. Like,
I would agree with that half for sure. I feel like when I went to college, I didn't feel like high school didn't prepare me well enough. I feel like I didn't take high school seriously enough. Like I didn't focus on learning as much as I should have because it probably would have made college easier for me. Maybe not easier, but I would have understood more things.
do you think that if you had taken high school more serious, that do you
You
think
can
that you
ask
would
the
have been
question.
more prepared?
That's what I just said.
Oh, you did?
That's that's what I just said.
Wasn't listening.
Oh, I thought you were going to ask me, do you think if you would have taken high school more seriously that you would have graduated college? That's what I thought you were going to say.
No, college is not for everybody, and there's nothing wrong with that.
It certainly was not meant for me.
I we grew up in an age where everybody was pushing their kids to go to college. College was where you succeed in life. That was what we were told.
Hmm.
Unfortunately, that's not the case.
Not always, but
I mean, yes, you can absolutely
sometimes.
have your 4 year degree, you can get your master's, you can get your PhD, and you're going to be very successful, or not. You never know. But
Hmm.
in my case, I am successful in another area that has absolutely nothing to do with what I went to college for.
Hmm.
And in all honesty, I could have gone to college.
For like a couple of years.
Well, what I was getting at was I could have gone to a 4 year school, university, and gotten a degree in anything, and I'd probably still be where I am now.
Mm.
And the only reason I say that is because I was told, more or less by my boss, that he wasn't looking for me to have a degree in engineering.
Hmm.
He just cared that I had a degree.
And well, it was more than just the fact that you had a degree that got you that position,
Yeah,
but yeah.
absolutely. I mean, experience and things like that all played a factor. But still, I mean, I've urged so many people, like, look, if you don't want to go to college, don't go to college, but do something. Like, go and learn a trade. Go be an electrician. Those people are making buku bucks and have no student debt.
Hmm.
So I don't know. I just don't feel like I was prepared for things. It was a toss into the real world and learn it
Yeah.
or die.
Yeah.
kind of sucked. I want margaritas.
I could have made us margaritas.
We don't have any margarita stuff.
Shoot. Yeah, we don't have margarita mix.
I want margaritas.
We have tequila, but we don't have margarita mix. I would totally be down to go to the store to get margarita mix. All right, I'll be back in like 20 minutes, guys.
Wait, what?
I'm surprised that you fell for that. Oh, jeez. Had an itch and got punched in the face by my microphone. That's what I get for faking you out. My microphone's like, screw you, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Can't do that.
Get out of here, bro.
What? Okay, what is this? Are you going to talk about this?
No, some of those things I just wanted to talk to him about. Not all of those.
Oh, these are, okay, these are notes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was just like
for instance,
trying to figure out.
You brought it up.
Sorry.
I've been asking Kirsten and Eli for months, which is so stupid because all I really needed to do was ask. What are you doing?
I'm just saying hi. Just saying hi.
Don't we?
Finish her story. She was getting antsy, so I wanted to say hi.
Anyway, I've been asking Kirsten and Eli for months to figure out this restaurant. What are you doing?
She keeps hitting her head on the microphone stand. Continue. Go. Okay, now you can go.
Wow.
You're welcome.
Anyway, after Kirsten and Eli's wedding, Kirsten's mom drove us back to their place. We rode with Lauren and her boyfriend, and I believe somebody else was in the car with us. Maybe?
I don't remember.
In any case, Lauren wanted to stop at this place.
Sandwich place, right?
Yes, and it was right up the road from Kirsten and Eli's house.
I feel like every time we ask them about it, they have no idea what we're talking about.
So it's so stupid because all I had to do was ask Lauren. Shout out to Lauren. Even though I know you don't watch this. I know you don't watch our podcast. It'd be cool if you did. But in any case, shout out to Lauren. I believe the place was called the Chiba Hut. And Kirsten and Eli were talking about it last week on their podcast. And I'm confident that was the place that we stopped at after their wedding. Because Lauren and, I'm sorry, I forget her boyfriend's name. But they had to stop at this place.
Jason, Steve, Matt, Mark,
Bill,
Joe, Greg.
Quasimodo.
I have no idea. I'm just spitting names out. I'm so sorry. I'm terrible with names.
Lord Elrond.
Nice. George.
Gandalf.
Jorge. Gandalf. Sven. It was Sven. That was his name. Sven.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm trying to figure out why we didn't get a sandwich from this place.
I really have no idea.
Either we didn't take our money. No. Because we were trying to get an Uber or something back and nothing was coming up.
But exhausted. We weren't used to the time.
Yeah. Maybe we weren't hungry or something. Maybe we were just tight on money. No, we had money with us when we went. Yeah. I don't remember why we didn't. Anyways.
I just got really cold for some reason.
I got really cold out here when I was working on my photography wish list stuff. I got really cold. It's because the fireplace is on, sucking all the heat in there.
True that, homie.
That's why our bathroom upstairs was also cold. But at the top of the stairs, it wasn't. Starbucks. So I've always liked Starbucks, but when it came to Starbucks versus Big B, I was always like, I'm a Big B fan. I think I might actually be more of a Starbucks fan now. You can call me a basic B if you want to. What's so wrong about that?
Afternoon delight.
I like what I like. Just trying to add something to it. I know it doesn't belong there. But I think Kirsten was talking about the sweet cream cold foam. Maybe that's why I wrote Starbucks down.
I don't know.
Maybe she was talking about it because I think it was. I think she did because she was talking about how you can make it at home and how it's really, really easy. It's just half and half and heavy whipping cream.
Half and half and whole.
And you blend and you just put them in a blender essentially.
Why do they call it half and half? What is it half of?
I don't know. Half cream, half milk, maybe?
I don't know. That's why I asked.
I don't know.
Maybe.
I should know. But if it's half cream, like why would you need heavy whipping cream? Like couldn't you just I think you're really disturbing some people on here now. My grandma watches this.
I'm sorry, Grandma.
That was funny. Anyways, loving Starbucks. My current go-to beverage is a grande iced vanilla latte with skim milk and top it off with that sweet cream cold foam.
That's Spanish for big.
Delish. It's not too sweet, not too bitter, bold from the coffee. It's that nice happy medium. I don't like stuff that's too sweet. Ugh. So, anyways, I want one right now.
I like things that taste like water.
It's 3:30 in the afternoon. I'm addicted to Starbucks. That's my Twitch. It's my Starbucks Twitch.
Kind of freaky. Real freaky life.
That was dodgeball. Yeah.
I
I was gonna do that. This one. Shout out to my dad. That's my dad's. I know he watches every single episode, so he's probably laughing about that one right now, or doing it at the same time.
Right.
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
No.
So many lines from that movie. Wow. Jeremiah's probably spitting them off right now too.
It's a good movie.
I don't know how he does it. He remembers all the movie lines, all of them. You and your brothers are very, very good with movie lines. We could be having a conversation and then one of you walks into a room and says a line from a movie, then the other one says another line from the same movie. Ninja Turtles, Mighty Ducks.
You know, wise man says, forgiveness is divine.
Goonies.
Never pay full price for late pizza. It's true.
At the camp. It's not a movie line. That's real life.
Never got any feedback from my brother. Stupid.
About what?
About what that was from.
The camp?
Yeah, remember
I
you
freaking just told you what it's from.
You asked about it, remember? On the last episode, you were asking.
Well, it took me a second, but it's
well,
definitely
shout
from.
Out to Jeremiah, who didn't help us out at all. Thanks a lot.
It was him that created the saying. Jeremiah was like at the camp.
At camp.
But it was the Hotel Kimpton in Chicago. Yeah, good hotel. You should stay there. It's a little expensive, but we did actually get a good deal on it. But then we got a surprise fee when we got there because I don't recommend booking through like hotels.com and stuff like that just because they make you they make you they don't make you do anything. Like you pay a fee, but then in the little fine print it says, by the way, when you get there might be extra fees. You know, this might not include all of the current rates or something like that. Because when we got there, they were like, yeah, it's an additional $250. We're like, what? So that was really annoying, but it was a good place to stay. I mean, other than that was the only bad thing that happened there. Nobody bothered us. Somehow we didn't bother anybody else because we were loud as hell.
Dan made
his first appearance.
Visit, yeah.
His first appearance. He's only made one other appearance since then.
Shout out to Lieutenant Dan. I know nobody except for Jeremiah and Megan knows what I'm talking about.
Except for everybody I've told.
And possibly, yeah, I know Jay probably.
I tell everybody who Lieutenant Dan is.
Shout out to Jay for knowing who Lieutenant Dan is.
He's really disappointed that you're bringing it up, though, because he's never seen Lieutenant Dan. He got to see a Greek god, but not Lieutenant Dan.
That was prior.
Man, Jesse, when he's drunk, he's pretty fun. Except for when he's yelling. He always yells when he gets really drunk. It's like, why are you yelling? I'm right here. Listen.
Why?
I can yell if I want to yell.
Well, I could be whispering the whole time.
Thank you for that. Cool. You're welcome. What the French toast?
Who are you calling a lit liquor?
Oh, so close. Who are you calling it? Cootie Queen, you lit liquor.
No, I had it.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
You're so sweet.
No, I don't. Don't do it. Don't do it. That.
It's only 47 seconds. One of my favorite commercials right here.
You son of a biscuit-eating bulldog.
What the French
Did you
toast?
think I wouldn't find out about your little doo-doo head cootie queen?
Who are you calling a cootie queen, you lit liquor?
Pickle you, kumquat!
You're overreacting.
No, Bill, overreacting was when I put your convertible into a wood chipper. Stinky McStink face!
You Hoboken.
Fabulous. New Orbit Raspberry Mint cleans another dirty map. For a good clean feeling, no matter what.
No matter what. Thank you. I know you didn't want me to do that. Appreciate you all for sticking with me through that one.
Suffering through that.
Actually, we were talking about our favorite commercials at work this week, and that is in my top 2.
Sucks.
It's just one of the funniest commercials.
Who has a favorite commercial?
Shut up. Well, when you used to aspire to be someone who picked all the songs for car commercials, you tend to pay attention to commercials. I understand that there is probably a technical term or actual formal title to that job position. However, I've never actually looked into it, but just let it be known that that was always one of my dream jobs. Picking songs for commercials.
Mail's here.
Anyways, my second favorite commercial is the Pop-Tart commercial where it's advertising the peanut butter and jelly Pop-Tarts. Not that I would ever try them, but the commercial.
No.
Dang it. Oh, that was weird. I was like, what? I didn't order food. The peanut butter and jelly commercial, basically, it shows peanut butter's dad, jelly Pop-Tart his mom. They just had a baby, peanut butter and jelly Pop-Tart. And they're looking through the glass into the room where all the babies are. I don't know what that room is called either. Grey's Anatomy is failing me right now. The nursery. Well, I feel like there's probably another term for it than that. But anyways.
The incubation room.
Oh my God. The nurse walks in and she's like, time for a feeding. And it was super creepy. And she's licking her lips, looking at the baby. And the dad, the peanut butter dad, he's like, no. And then the jelly mom's like, aw, jam it.
So the commercial is talking about nurses eating babies.
Yes, my point is it was highly inappropriate and yet extremely hilarious. The first time I saw that commercial, my jaw dropped to the floor. And then I started, enough. I'm going to kill you. Jeez. Oh my God. That's what you get.
What'd you do?
I blew it out.
Why'd you do that?
You son of a biscuit eating bulldog. You Hoboken.
Screw you, bitch.
For the record, he doesn't mean that. Nice. Touche.
You're right.
Touche. I keep doing things that you don't want me to do on the episode. I get it.
You're fine. It's our episode.
Anyways.
You do you, boo-boo.
I don't know why it's in my top favorites because jam it instead of damn it. It's jam it.
I just never have heard of anybody having a favorite commercial.
I don't care.
I feel like Kirsten might be the only person that has a favorite commercial.
Almonds. We were talking about that the other day when we left Nourish. What else were we talking about though? We were saying almonds, and you were saying something else, and I said, "Oh, we got to tell Kirsten that." And then we forgot. We forgot, Kirsten. I'm so sorry.
Sorry about your luck.
Well, we appreciate. Oh, I'm sorry. Is there any other talking points that you had for this episode?
I have no other topics.
I still have a lot of other topics that I've written down, but they don't have to be spoken of today. I don't think I said that right. Should we go back to watching Evil?
We should at least wrap up the episode.
Yeah.
I think we have reached our peak.
Yeah. I was just gonna say thanks for those of you who are still remaining, because this is definitely a longer episode than what we normally produce. This actually might be our longest episode so far. We just had a lot to talk about today. It may, and maybe if we rewatch this, we'll go, what did we even talk about? But my dog is getting antsy, even though she still has an hour and a half until she's supposed to eat. We didn't even get the cat. I put the cat's bed in the chair over here, and I thought King Kitty was just thought Echo was gonna perch up there throughout the episode. He's still chilling over by the fireplace, though. He hasn't left that spot all morning.
Yeah. Anyways, I think he's content over there.
He likes the fireplace, and we like that it just gets turned on by a simple switch.
Yep.
A light switch.
It's nice.
On, off.
Anyway, yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in to episode 15 of Just Us.
And sometimes other people.
We will see you next time for
JUSOP.
16.
JUSOP. Episode 16. Sweet 16.
MTV.
Nice. I liked it.
Yeah, me too.
Cool. So am I going to the store?
Margarita.
Whoa! I want an elephant.
You have one on your shirt. There's one.
I do not have an elephant on my shirt.
Not on your shirt, but you have a shirt that has an elephant on it.
Yeah, I do. That was weird.
Okay, bye.